Motherfuckers, crank it. You've got Jiggy Jaguar podcasting from www.jiggyjaguar.com.
1-866-763-1242.
Kablooey!
Jiggy Jaguar at jiggyjaguar.com.
You're a dick.
Damn, we're smooth.
Jiggy Jaguar at jiggyjaguar.com.
That's why I don't read the newspaper. Because it's garbage. And the editor that let it come out is garbage.
Effing a-hole.
1-866-763-1242.
Want the chance to win up to $5,000? Go to our website, let us know. You know, people love money. That's why they call it money.
www.jiggyjaguar.com.
Effing a-hole.
Fuck you, piece of shit. You're no good motherfucker, piece of shit. Gerard, you're a gold digger, no good son of a bitch. But not only a fucking punk piece of shit. You think he was tougher than all that shit.
Jiggy Jaguar.
I love it. That's all I gotta say is I love the Iron Sheik. It's the world famous Jiggy Jaguar you show coast to coast, border to border, all over the World Wide Web. Ladies and gentlemen, the views or opinions expressed on these world famous Jiggy Jaguar you show or any portion of this program are those of the guests and the callers only, and my neighbors. If you wish to contact us, it is 1-866-763-1242. And, of course, abruptly, the music just ends. JiggyJaguar.com. And you can also go to JiggyJaguar.com and contact us under the website contact us thing, or just email me, JiggyJaguar at JiggyJaguar.com.
Or you can participate on chat.
Or you can go to the chat room at livestream.com/JiggyJaguar. The most mediocre radio personality in North Central Kansas, the Admiral of Alliteration himself, Jigman Freud, and getting it going today. I love pissing everybody off. I love doing the. I do it so well. I made some comment about the Raiders beating the Chiefs today on Facebook, and it listed a whole bunch of responses. And last I knew, the Chiefs were getting beat by the Raiders. So.
Ooh.
Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, it is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show. We are live each and every Sunday from 2 to 5 Central, 3 to 6 Eastern, and I want to thank our new affiliates, K-Rock's 0 Point Radio, FM 92.3.
Are they simulcasting us?
Yes, indeed.
So they do that.
Yeah.
Scott was asking about our viewership, and I was trying to tell him we don't always have exact numbers.
We don't exactly know our
But,
numbers.
you know, we're on 3. We're being transmitted out in the airwaves.
Yes, indeed.
In different parts of the country and world, even Canada.
Even Canada, and we will get to
the
that.
four corners of Canada.
I want to thank our good friends that are transmitting us today. Brand new affiliate, ladies and gentlemen, KSFX. So fucking radio is what they call themselves.
Welcome to the Jiggy Jaguar world. Yes.
Our good friends at Round Table Radio, the best in talk, the best in music, and the largest jukebox on the internet. And also today, AM Stereo 1670, Casper, Wyoming's current community station. Yes, we are being broadcasted on a community radio station.
They have, like, community radio, like community access.
Like a community access center.
Access was wanting to do that a few years back, but Dennis Kissinger said, there ain't no way I'm going to approve you buying any equipment for a radio station. That ain't in your contract.
And our good friends in Dallas, Texas at Talk Radio X 1650 AM. And also today joining the Jiggy Jaguar Radio Network, Cockroach Radio, the Internet's talk superstation. Yes, indeed.
They're actually surviving their second week.
TalkSuperstation.com.
So do they take complaints and say...
People take complaints and they forward them to me, and I do nothing with them. Infinity Radio, infinite music, infinite fun, infinityradio.net, and, of course, our good friends at wildbunchradio.com.
How dare you be exploiting in blacks?
Shoutcast, KJAG Radio, Net Talk World, Indie 104, iRadio LA, playing your music each and every Sunday, playing the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show. And, of course...
your music?
TalkStream.com. Rangerplex, Alternative Webcasting Networks.
We got it.
Rawnet. Of course, that's Rangerplex.com. And our good friends in Canada. 148.ca. SRN.
Your
SRN, the Spirit of South York. It doesn't matter.
Your papers went.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll get them during the break. And, of course, Attitude Radio picking us today. And our good friends at AmigoFish.com. Yes, indeed. We love Amigo Fish, and they love us. And, of course, I cannot forget Sports Radio 101 The Puck in Denver, Colorado. Why a sports talk terrestrial radio station is carrying this program, I will never know. And, of course, for those of you who email me every week and go, you're not on regular radio because you guys say the word fuck. No, let me clarify this. We say these words, and they tell us we're either going to dump them out, bleep them out, or just pay the fine. So that's how we get away with it. And, of course, this segment of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show brought to you by our good friends at ICTHipHop.com. I am now back with ICTHipHop.com, if you can believe that. And I want to thank them for sponsoring this segment of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show. And we had a hell of a...
I want to get on ICP Hip Hop.
ICP Hip Hop?
Yes.
ICPHipHop.com.
They're the ultimate white rappers.
The ultimate white rappers. And, of course, it is 2011. I almost said 10.
Yo, 11. That's the slang for 11 in dice, in the dice world. Yo, 11. So we're in yo.
The only thing I know about the Dice World is
Welcome
that Dave
to Yo.
Chappelle sketch where they're doing like the Dice World series and they get rated at the end by Charlie Murphy. That's the only thing I know about the world of dice.
Just listen to a dice show. Because sometimes they'll say, yo, 11. Yo, 11.
Of course, we are continuing our
Happy
tradition
New Yo.
of offending non-Caucasian racial groups, committing felonies by yelling at cats, denigrating women, making negligent use of burning materials, performing exhibitions of speed, and ticking off children of expert woodworkers. And if you don't like any of that, go gargle with a bottle of Rogaine and grow a beard on your tongue. This is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show. Now that we've
We
done
are
all
being
that,
monitored by public officials. Isn't that true?
Yeah.
You found evidence.
I
for
found
that.
evidence of that, yes. We're being monitored by public officials.
Welcome to Salina's Finest. We know you're earning your pay. You're doing good job.
You're doing the work.
At least
of
as good as
somebody.
Corporal Sheever. So,
Corporal Sheever.
Corporal Sheever.
Corporal Sheever. Is she working today? Is she going to be by later? I don't know.
I
got a hang now, guys. Oh, I love Ann. She's great.
Anne of Green Hay Bales.
Ann of Green Hay Bales.
Nobody gets that. It's from... Okay, never mind.
It doesn't
You'll
matter.
figure it out.
You'll figure it out
It
later.
means nothing, so don't worry about it. It's just...
Now, you wanted to banty for a little bit.
Just a little bit. We got a few things.
Before we talk to Swept Aside.
Well,
who are eagerly awaiting on the couch.
Last week
They finally got promoted to the couch.
I know.
Go ahead.
And they said, we're not going to do this with all the Negroes in the fucking building.
Oh.
No! I know, that's
We're going to tell that. I'm going to have you guys tell that Memphis story. I got to hear that Memphis story about you guys
Okay.
at the Walmart. Now,
Banty about, yes.
Let's
yes.
banty.
What? What do you want? Okay.
what do you want?
I was just disappointed from last week. Yeah, last year's last week. It was last week.
Yes,
I was wanting to do
last
kind
week.
of a year-end wrap-up, and we didn't kind of get to it.
One of my
It's been
favorite
a hell of a year.
One of my favorite lines last year was, of course, from Beast Mode. They had two of them. One was "Free My Mama." When I said, "Do you want to give any shout-outs?" They go, "Free My Mama." Another one was we were talking about this chick at Jezebel's that I know who is an adult entertainer. She's a big perv
professional perv magnet.
Professional perv magnet. There you go.
Okay.
And she, her name is Tokyo, and she's an Asian woman. No. I know. I'm like, what's going on here? And Beast Mode's like, Tokyo, isn't that where all the Asian people come from? And then, of course, another one of my favorite lines was when we had 60-year-old, 75-year-old Keith Davies sitting in our studio last year, and we had Peanut the G sitting on the couch. Peanut the G is from the Real Hood Wide. They are the most gangster, hip-hop, thuggish group of individuals that you will ever know.
And have been imprisoned for it.
Have been imprisoned for it. And at one point we were talking about President Obama, and Keith Davies goes off and starts running down Obama. And at one point, Peanut the G turns around and goes, "Don't you be trashing Obama. He my nigga." And the look on Keith Davies' face, he thought he was going to get shot, mugged, hung, whatever. He turns around and he's like, "Oh." So, my favorite lines from last year.
Like Dog the Bounty Hunter. He got it.
Oh, yes, the Dog the Bounty Hunter. Oh, God. Brrr. Well, you see, we can't do it.
I'm sorry. He's all apologetic and shit. He's hating when he gets in that motherfucker SAU shit.
We might just have to have Jackster every week just show up.
Make Salina your home every Sunday.
That's right.
I might buy a mansion over. Where's the rich side here? I might have to get on there.
You can live next to Jane Gates from the Steeple Theater. That should work out well.
Oh, God.
Some week we're going to do
Aren't they $250,000 in the hole?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring up the bad. You brought up the good and the funny and the unusual. We have over 150 interviews.
We interviewed Eddie Money, Mushroom Head, Swept Aside when they were doing Swept Aside Idol. We did everything.
And the more we do, the better we do, the bigger the names, the more people hate us. We'll have you talk about that in your segment.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? That's why I'm hater-proof. If all that bullshit, goddamn Lego set being like, goddamn, man, I'm going to kill myself. Man, fuck you.
And we love...
Move on. But why are you worried about me? 37, 40 years old, motherfucker in your mama's basement drinking a Budweiser, spending 4 hours to make a fake website just to hit me on Facebook. Delete. Then he'll make another one. Delete. Make another one just to say, fuck you, Jackster. I don't give a fuck. Fucking stalkers is what it is.
All right. Yes, we love the haters.
Mine got off work 9 minutes ago. She'll be here later.
We love the haters.
and of course last year we interviewed all our different adult film stars, from Nikki Benz over there on the wall to Jessica Drake to the
why can't I come when they hear
and then of course we did Skypes with Joanna Angel, who sent us free sex toys. She sent us handcuffs
Access
and
TV
everything.
hates the Skype.
What
are they doing Skype?
We have another pair of handcuffs, by the way.
Last pair?
We have one last pair of handcuffs to give away in the box back there. Rubber handcuffs. They're waterproof, by the way.
I won those already.
Well, you
got yours, and I got my flog. I got the flog, though.
She sent us a pink and red flogger because her hair's pink and red.
Or pink and black.
Pink and black, yes. Now,
she's a big perv. That was one of our best Skypers.
You mentioned the bad. I mentioned the good. You mentioned the bad.
Well, maybe we should reverse all the way to 2009. We'll go with Marlis Tillman, who finds out sometime in November that Marsha Stevenson's spending all this money using all this credit card for her own home. I guess her own home office. Something totally forbidden, what people go to prison for. And we find out after a very vocal members meeting at the first of the year.
Yes.
You know? Remember that one? We
Yes.
got that up online, don't we?
We have that online, and it still gets hits to this day.
And then they try to get rid of you, and there ain't no way I'm going to give Jiggy Jag live, let him do a live call-in show. No way. Yeah. And so they find a reason to get rid of you, and they give you that bill. That bill is so crazy, you know, for the MMA thing. And, of course, we lose our best one, Corbin, and you know, over at Access. And
Corbin leaves and goes to Seattle, Washington, where he is currently, I think, spending a ton of money on...
Well, anyways...
adult entertainers.
Because we exposed that and found this out and was critical of it, they banned you for life from Access, something that never has ever happened in all its near 18-year history. Okay, so fast forward a little bit, we, you know, just kind of move ahead and do other stuff and do great stuff online. And
Eddie Money.
And then here comes Eddie Money, and that pissed off Mark is so bad. And it pissed off the
97.5.
Oh my God, that was
the local radio station.
No, they didn't like that. That was the bad from the good, I guess. But did some great things at the Cypher Show. We love Cash, baby. We'll talk here someday. But don't worry, man. We love you, and we hope you're the best for your next taping this next week.
Cypher Show this next week.
Cypher Show next week, and it's still going, and things are great there, and I'm sure you'll help them out too. Glory and other stuff. Hey,
and then no, I like this. Let them banty. Right. We're bantying. Let them banty.
All right.
The only thing about theirs is it's business and it's not broadcasted. That's it.
That's right. Okay. Well, I can do it.
Now,
I'll put them on camera when they start scratching their balls. Okay. Move forward.
Looks like now. He's Robin Givens. No.
He's Robin Givens.
No, I'm not.
John Malkovich. John Malkovich.
John Malkovich. Yeah. Dead. Or no, what did you say?
No, he's still alive.
Dead?
Ed McMahon.
Today.
Yeah.
Ed McMahon. Hi-oh!
Who else?
If John Malkovich and Dr. Phil had a baby.
If John Malkovich and Dr. Phil had a baby, it would be rabble-rousing ringleader Ross Long.
We could do a DNA.
I was thinking maybe like Hippie's third uncle, but
I kick hippies.
The one that touched him a lot.
the one that touched him.
You want to save the world, and all you do is smoke pot and smell bad.
Now,
I know I got that from South Park. So,
Man, speaking of hippie, we wish he could be here today, but unfortunately, he had lessons in turning letters. He had turning letters today with Vanna White, so he couldn't be.
All right. Whoa. And then when he gets done with that, he's gonna go ride the Pony Express.
Actually, he told me he was actually going on a hunting trip in Alaska with Sarah Palin after he gets done with his gun control lessons with Dick Cheney.
Okay.
No. He told me he was just hanging around with David Carradine.
David
and then after that, he's gonna go hang out with Chris Benoit this evening. But
no, he was doing chiropractic lessons with Chris Benoit.
That's right.
How about Heath Ledger and Michael Jackson?
That's right.
No, he was getting dance lessons from Michael J. Fox actually today, so he couldn't be here.
That's great.
How's he doing all this shit when he's supposed to be in a porn with Ron Jeremy? From what he says, dude's a giver.
Okay. Year in wrap up. We'll get to you. Shut up.
We'll get to you. Now, we interviewed the Kinsey Six, but it took us pulling an arm and a leg at the Stiefel Theater to get in there.
We got ourselves into the Stiefel Theater. We were to sneak in the back door like Larry.
I was banned.
Ross knows a little bit about sneaking in the back door.
I was banned from the Blue Goat for a couple months, and it started a free Jiggy campaign, which ended up with T-shirts, which we sold a hell of a lot of off our Cafe Press account.
That helped with our legal defense.
We had a legal defense fund from Latvia.
Ed Baldwin did not.
We had an Ed Baldwin trial, which was hilarious.
Ed Baldwin actually tried to, do a restraining order because of what we say on the air. This is America. We can do news. We can tell it to the world, and we can give our opinions on it.
I don't like you guys talking
And
shit.
Just because you don't like it, well, doesn't mean it's a threat. It might be a threat to your reputation, Ed, but you pretty much ruined that, as has Marcia Stevenson, formerly Marcia Smith, of Community Access Television of Salina.
Inc.
Yes. So we'll move ahead. They fuck with Larry and pull a trick on him.
Yeah.
Go to his mom and dad and say, it would be a lot easier if we were able to preview your stuff.
Yeah.
And they damn well had already done that.
Yes.
And they knew that Shat was in there once again. Larry was sneaking it in. So they suspended him, and what, 4 or 5 days later or something, they
banned him.
They permanently banned him.
Yeah.
And tell the quick story of what they told him.
What was it?
No, when they finally banned him.
Oh, they said he
got
had
porn.
They said he had porn on his website. So we went and he looked over his website, and then he called him up and he goes, "There's no porn on my website." And they go, "You're just banned," and they hung up the phone. And they've been threatening to call the cops on Larry and all sorts of other things.
They simultaneously then banned me, and my letter says, "We need to permanently depart company with you." And here's why. Because you filmed content which was detrimental to Community Access Television of Salina, Inc. I didn't know it was illegal to do that. And I thought I would kind of think a organization dedicated to free speech could take a little free speech. But when you protect felons, like, Marcia Stevenson, formerly Marcia Smith,
yes,
the executive director of the aforementioned.
Yes.
We got some real problems. Now she's got this new thing going on where she's sneaking around and involving other people just so she can fulfill her need to spend other people's money. How about that in September when she asked for an extra $8,000 in expenses and then couldn't explain it and backed off of it? This is unbelievable, folks. I mean, Dennis Kissinger would have never allowed half of this to ever go on, and would have just, said, "No, contract violation, no more payments, and until you people fix your problems." But this just goes on, and every quarter they get some $80,000-$90,000 of public monies.
Good Lord.
What do you people think of that?
We got more people coming in.
All right, come on in.
Who is it? It's Mr. SC.
Mr. SC in the building.
God damn, Mr. SC in the building. The Super City.
You can't be here.
South City in the building. The big star. Straight from the gutter himself, Mr. SC. He brought the bag. He's got his bag of tricks. Santa Claus coming down the chimney.
Salina's own Superfly. Who is that?
Thundercat on them hoes.
Who's that?
Thundercat on them hoes.
Who's that black superhero?
He is like Meteor Man.
Oh.
And Mr. SC, of course, ladies and gentlemen, is always upholding the tradition of being a grilled cheese in a Cadillac, stylish but yet classy. And
some minor interruptions in
minor
the
interruptions.
That pretty much wraps up the my year-end review. I mean, we've had good, we've had bad, we've had glorious, we've had in the muck. Well, we've got the muse going. It's been kind of a rocky start. We've gotten some good stuff on our end, interviews and so forth, and Famous Mushroom Head, it still gets another 50 views every day. I mean, people are just, "Oh, Mushroom Head, they did an interview? They don't do interviews. Ugh. Let me see this. Who's this Jiggy Jackass fag fuck?" Jiggy Jackass is not a fag. He might be a pervert, but do not confuse that with homosexuality. So, no, wait a minute. Yeah, you need to do it on this camera.
Hey, wait a minute. No, you sucked his dick.
Yeah. I didn't fuck nothing.
It's like my buddy Jeeves Wilholm's First Night of the Empire says. If the guy is on his knees blowing you, he's the gay guy. But we won't get into that here. Hey, what's up, everybody?
You're just showing
No.
I'm the leader of the pack.
I'm the leader of the pack.
I don't think he's really straight. He's more like he's more like
the leader of the pack.
He's kind of like prison straight. He's only straight because he has no other options.
Exactly. Exactly. I've always got Fran Drescher. I've got my buddy Fran Drescher. Oh, she's great. Now, we're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we will talk to Swept Aside. I cannot wait to chat with these guys about their their music, the show they're getting ready to do. I want to hear about this Memphis experience with the Walmart.
We got our own Memphis Mafia.
We got our own Memphis Mafia.
We'll talk Elvis because you weren't here last week, and I know you had emergencies.
One phone call.
You got your mandatory phone call. When we get back, we're going to do the damn thing with Swept Aside. Mr. SC is, of course, in the motherfucking building. He is getting ready to go jump out of a phone booth somewhere. This show is so fabulous that it'll make you fall down my stairs. And believe me, Cowboy Vic did that. We have proof.
Probably several times.
Several
just
times.
one that we know of.
Just one.
That drew blood.
But we'll be back after this.
Oh, who's that?
What?
It's a drunk black guy.
It's a drunk black guy.
No, we got to do this.
Is this a drunk black guy?
No, this is a saber too.
Oh, that's a drunk black guy. We got half of it right.
We got half of it right.
I was drunk the other night, but not tonight.
What are you doing, brother?
Just chilling, just want to show some love, you know. It's like everybody else calls in on me, so I figured I'd call in this time.
Well, you were just going to go to break. You want to give him a few minutes here, or?
We were just getting ready to go to break. Hey, call me back, and actually, can you call me back in an hour? Would that work for you, brother?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, just give me a holler back in an hour.
Now, don't get drunk in that hour.
Don't get drunk.
Don't get drunk within that hour. All right, cool.
I can't make promises.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you in a few.
Talk to you soon.
All right, later. Okay, we're going to take a quick little time out. And then when we come back, we will talk to our own Memphis Mafia. And members of the band Swept Aside, they are missing their hippie.
Hippies.
He will be calling in. And we will chat about Johnny Kim and the Ching 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 Wang Wang Bang Bang Club when we get back here on the world famous
That's pretty good.
Jaguar.
That makes sure.
From London to the Florida coast.